you've obviously had these successful shows, and to get these successful shows, you need to go through often a pitch process, which I think our listeners would be quite interested in. Like, what's the pitch process for you?
There's so many variables that kind of depend on who you're pitching to, and if you're pitching to a producer or if you're pitching to a network, or, or if I'm pitching to Guy. The idea itself is always pretty from the sort of initial inception through to the pitching process. There's a core idea that is sustained throughout all the other kind of intervention. That the core idea is the thing that someone gets hooked on immediately, whether it is the network or the producer. But there is so much kind of, flexibility and movement around the idea from the original sort of inception of it. Yeah.
So you've got to be pretty agile, essentially.
Yeah, but agile, but without also losing the core, like what Matt's talking about, because at every stage of the process, if it is moving forwards, you're adding to the pot every time in terms of voices and ideas and stakeholders. It's really important to not lose the thing that got everyone excited about when ideas are coming at you left, right, and center. And using Spooky Files as an example, I think what got people really excited initially was X-Files for kids in a show that explores kids' fears. And that was and I think in a world now where content, TV, film, web series, whatever, is like there is so much of it. To cut through and actually get eyeballs on your show, it really needs to have a reason to exist, and like, what is it adding to the cultural conversation, the global, like, why are people going to watch it? Why now?